are you everybody? With Mr. Saleh this way again. So we're gonna solve question one or paper um, 2021 May. So question one here, what is the time uh, in this clock? So for me to read the time, this one is for the hours and this one for the minutes. This is hour, this is hour and this is minutes. So now the hour handle is between 2 and 3. That means it is 2 and something. If the hour handle is between 10 and 12, that means it is 10 something. We always look at the smaller number. So it is 2 something, and now from jumping from any number here, we have 5 minutes. All right. So now we can see 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. That means this is 2 and 30. This is my answer. Now, what does 7 represents in this number? So as you can see here, this is ones. As you can see here, let me just write it as a bigger number here and change the color real quick. So right, so as you can see here, this one is ones here, this one is tens, and this one here, when we start after the point, we don't have ones. So from the left, we have ones, tens, but on the right, we start tens, but we don't say tens, we say 10, and then we add th, like this is from the right. So this is 10, and then add th, tenths. So 7 here is 100, and then we add th, this. Okay, so it's the hundreds. So now that means the 7 right here is hundreds. Okay, choose the word that can be used to describe the number here. Okay, so the number here is 16. 16 is an even number. We don't have an even number, so that means odd number is wrong. 16 is not a prime number. Now, what's the meaning of the word cube? Cube means that a number like cube, for example, like 8. 8 is a cubed number. Why? Because it is 2 times 2 times 2. So 2 times 2 times 2 gives you 8. That's why 8 is a cube number. Same goes, for example, for 27 is a cube number because it's 3 times 3 times 3. Now, for 16, it's not a cube number. You can't multiply 3 like identical numbers that give you 16. So that means it's not a cube number. So that means the last thing is a square, since it is 4 times 4 that gives you 16. Okay, so work out 1 over 4 of 56. There's too many ways to work this one, but I think I said that before. You could just imagine that when you see this like 1 times 56, it is the same thing as I told you. When the number is in the denominator and 1 above, we can see it as 56 divided by 4. It's the same thing, all right? And 56 divided by 4, you could do that long division, or you can just check timetable 4 after 40. So you can go like 4 times 11, 4 times 12, 4 times 13, 4 times 14 will give you 56. All right, so is this angle acute, reflex, right angle, obtuse? So acute, like from the name, acute, like it's a very small angle, all right? So it's like from 0 to 90. And obviously this is not from 0 to 90, because if I want to draw, I think my bad here. If I want to draw a 90-degree angle, it's not accurate, okay? So this is like a 90-degree angle. It's obviously more than 90, so that means it's not acute. This one is not acute. Reflex is more than 180. So if I draw a straight line, this is still smaller than 180. So it's not reflex. Right angle is like this. Obtuse means that it is more than 180. Sorry, more than 90 and less than 180. It is like more than 90 and less than 180. So this one is an obtuse angle. All right, here's a set of test scores. What is the range? Guys, the range is to take the smallest number in the set and the largest number and subtract them. So the smallest number here is 4, the largest is 12. So 12 minus 4, which is 8. So the range is 8. Now what's the next term in the sequence? So you have to figure out what we're doing here. So here I'm adding 2. Well, here I'm adding 3. Here I'm adding 4. Here I'm adding 5. That means here I'm adding 6. And 6 plus 15 is 21. So the answer is 21. After that, I'm adding 7. So it's going to be 28, right? And then you can figure out, like, we are adding 8 and so on. All right. What's the circle here is divided into equal sections. Now they want the ratio. Now I'm going to do the fraction of the shaded just for comparison, okay? So if I want the fraction, how many shaded ones? I have 1, 2, 3. So that means that's 3 over how many parts in the circle we have? We have 8. That means it's 3 over 8. That's if I am doing the fraction. But now I'm not doing the fraction, I am doing the ratio. So the ratio of the shaded ones to the unshaded ones, like the order is important. So shaded first, then unshaded. So how many shaded? 3. Unshaded, that means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That means it's 3 to 5. And you can see that they're tricking us. They're doing 3 to 5 and 5 to 3. This one is wrong, okay? That's why this one is true, because we respect the order. A straight line has been drawn from the center of the edge to the edge of the circle. What's the name of that line? Well, this is a radius going from the center. If you're going from one side to another like this is called a diameter. And that's why you see here a diameter. Okay, and that's not the answer. It's not going from one side to another. It's going from center. That means that's radius. Circumference is the outside line. That we call a circumference. Now arc is a little bit interesting. I want to show arc. Okay, so an arc is a small teeny piece from the circumference. That's an arc. Okay, here's sorting table, and which cell would have 24 in it? So, well, multiple of 3, and then we have not a multiple of 3, not a multiple of 5. So basically, I'm trying, so 24. 24 is a multiple of 3. That means it's in times table 3. And it is not a multiple of 5. Okay, so so it's not multiple of 5. So that means I'm looking for a letter here that has multiple of 3 and then also not a multiple of 5, something to intersect. So that means here C, 24, because here we're gonna have multiple of 3 and not a multiple of 5. So that means C is our answer. Now here, for you to do a good subtraction, you first of all have to estimate. And for estimation, guys, you should just round up, okay, both of these numbers to whole number. So for example, 16, if I round it up, it's gonna be 16. And 7, if I round it up, it's going to be 8. So that means now 16 minus 8 is just an 8. And here we have the answer is 8. So round them up, first of them, for round them to the nearest whole number. Then you can subtract them and find the answer. What's 3,000 meters equivalent to? So we have kilometers. Obviously, it's going to be 3 kilometers. But if you want to know how, like from kilometer to meters, the difference is 1,000, and we have to divide since we're going from small to big. So that means if we have a decimal point, we're going 1, 2, and 3, which means it is just 3. Now, Zain has 27 dollars. He keeps half for himself and shares the rest equally between his 3 brothers. How much does each brother receives? So I want you to pay attention. So first of all, he keeps half for himself. So that means we have to divide 27 by 2. So 27 divided by 2. Well, what I like to think about it, it's like I am dividing 26 by 2 and then 1 divided by 2. So 26 divided by 2 is 13, and then 1 divided by 2 is 0.5, okay? And 13 plus 0.5 is 13.5, okay? So as I said again, so 27 divided by 2 is like 26 divided by 2 and 1 divided by 2. 26 divided by 2 is 13. 1 divided by 2 is 0.5. Okay, so I have this now. 13.5. Now he divided that among his 3 brothers. Okay, that means I have to divide 13.5 and among his 3 brothers. I can see that the answer is 4.5 because if I multiply 4.5 by 3, it's gonna be 13.5. So the answer is 4.5. Now in 14 here, I have point A, point B, and point C plotted in the grid below. So point D needs to be plotted to complete the parallelogram. Parallelogram is like this, okay? And for us to find the shape, that means we have to find a point right here, somewhere here, I don't know where. So first of all, we just have to check the points that we already have. So I have -1, 3, so -1 and then 3. Well, that's already the point, so that's not the one we're looking for. This is -1, 6, so this is -1 and 6. We don't even have it. And here we have 3 -1. So first of all, remember x and y. We always go x first, then y. X is left, right and left, and y is up and down. We go up if it's positive, we go down if it's negative. We go right for the y-axis. For the x-axis, we go to the right if it's positive, we go to the left if it's negative. Now 3 -1, that means 3 -1. Here, that's not the correct answer. And for the last one, x and y, we have to go 6 to the right and then -1, that means going down. So 6 and 1, and that's correct. You know how it's correct? Because in parallelogram, the upper sides are equal. So if it's here 6, for example, it must be 6 down here. And if I check here, I have 1, 2, 3, 4. So I have 4 steps right here. That means I must have 4 down. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 down. Okay, so what is 7,358 rounded to the nearest hundred? So 7,358, this is the hundreds, right? So take a look here. I take a look at the 5. So 5 is obviously like 5 or more. So I'm going to plus 1 here. So it's going to be 7, 4, and then make the others into zeros. So 0, 0. So this is 7,400. Okay, this one is an interesting one. So I must find the parameter. So the parameter means that we have to add all the outside shape. The thing is we have 2, we have 6, we have 9, we have 2, we have 4, we have 2, but we have these 2 sides missing. All right, and that's what we're trying to figure out. Well, for this side, it's quite easy, okay? So I'm gonna make them like red, so maybe that will come in section B or something. So I have this side, okay, and I have this side and I have this side. Those are like the horizontal sides, and then I have this one, the largest horizontal side here. So I have 9. So starting from here to here, 9. From here to here is 2, and from here to here is 4. So this is missing, right? So that means 2 plus something. All right, let me just do it. Plus another something. Well, sorry, 2 plus something plus 4 gives me 9. So 2 plus 4, already 6. So how much do I need to reach 9? Obviously, 3. That would equal 9. That means this one here is 9. Sorry, 3. Now we figured out this one right here. So now we have to know also the vertical ones. So I have 6. I have here this missing one, this missing one. We know here 2, and we know here 2 as well. So 2 plus something will give us 6. So 2 plus 2 is 4. How much do I need to reach 6? So I need another 2. That means this one is 2. So for me to find the parameter, I need to add now all the sides up, okay? Let's do that. So first thing first, I'm gonna add 2 plus 6, that's 8. 8 plus 9, that's 17. 17 plus 2, that's 19. 19 plus 4, 23. 23 plus 2, 25, and gonna be 30. So the parameter for this shape is 30 centimeters. You can rewatch the video if it's not clear. For simplifying expressions, so I have 2x plus 3y minus x minus 4y. So take the similar or collect the similar terms. So I have x here and I have x here. Don't forget to take the sign as well, okay? So 2x minus x, now I don't need them anymore, plus 3y minus 4y. All right. So 2x minus x is just x, and 3y minus 4y, different signs. As you can see here, we have plus and here we have minus. So subtract. So 4 minus 3 is 1. It's like y, all right? But which one has the largest sign? Obviously, it's the 4. It has here minus, so it's going to be minus. So the answer is x minus y, which is here. Okay. All right, here the dual bar chart shows how many boys and girls have school dinner each day from Monday to Friday. In which days the most students have school dinner? I think we had like a similar one. Since here they said students, they didn't say boys or girls, that means you're going to add all the students, all right? So first of all, you have to, for you to be accurate, okay, let me zoom in. All right. So for you to be accurate right here, you need to find each of students, like boys and girls, and then add them up. So for the first one, here we have 50 boys in Monday, and also we have here 35. Okay, so that means here we're gonna have 85. On like Tuesday, we have girls 60, and here we have 15. So that means we're gonna have here 75. From here we have 40, 40 means that we have 80. Here we have 55, and then we have 10, which means that we have 65. Here we have 45, and we have um, 35. So that means we're gonna have 80. So that means now if I'm asking about on which day the most students have school dinner, it's going to be 85, which is on Monday. So that means I'm going to pick Monday. All right, now 2 over 3 plus 3 over 5. Now you can take, because I can't make the 3 into 5. 3 is not in timetable 5, neither the 5 in timetable 3. That means I must add, I must take this number and multiply it here and do the other way around, okay? So I'm gonna multiply here by 3 and here by 3 and here by 5 and here by 5. And this means I'm gonna have two whole new fractions. So 5 times 3 is the same thing as 3 times 5. So this is gonna be 15, 15. 5 times 2, that's 10. And 3 times 3 is 9. Now 10 plus 9 is 19, and then down here we have 15. Now if you want to think about it right here, you want to say 19 over 15. So 19 over 15, that's a fraction. I need to change it into like a mixed number. So how many 15s are there in 19? So if you check, like we can only fit one 15 into 19. So that's gonna be 1. And then what's the remainder? Okay, so 115, and then the remainder is 16, 17, 19, 18, 19. That means the remainder is 4. And then here, down here, we have 15. It's always the same, okay? The 1, 4 over 15. So this is the answer. All right. Here it's a guessing game. All right. So 4 times something minus 8 gives us 28. So guys, maybe you can say 4 times 10, which is 40. 40 minus 8 is 32. That means this is not the answer because 32 is not 28, obviously. But I can say maybe it is 4 times 9. 4 times 9 is 36. And 36 minus 8 is 28. That means this is the correct answer. 4 times 9. So that means x is equals to 9. The other answers are wrong. Okay, great work.